friends, welcome to my educational channel KJ Digital Classroom. Today we are going to discuss some interesting topics of mathematics. Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and watch this video till the end, share the video and likes the video. Leave the comment in comment box. Thank you and let's start. In this chapter, we shall study about the parallel lines, their construction and distance between them. We shall also learn about the transversal angle made by a transversal with two lines and relation between angles made by the transversal with two parallel lines. So first, let's study about the parallel lines. Two lines L and M, you can see the two lines L and M. Two lines L and M in the same plane are said to be parallel if they do not intersect when produced indefinitely in either direction, and we write L parallel M, which is read as L is parallel to M and symbol these two vertical lines. In figure, L parallel M. Parallel segments means two segments are parallel if the corresponding lines determined by them are parallel. You can see that segment AB and segment CD are parallel, so that we have to put the symbol as like this. There are many examples of parallel lines around us. For example, for the opposite edges of this paper and opposite edges of a blackboard, the opposite edges of a ruler, railway lines, etc. are example of the parallel lines segments. Now identify the parallel line segments in following figure. You can see that figure 1, here a triangle is given and this segment DE also given. So this segment DE is parallel to segment BC, and here DC parallel to AB and BC parallel to AD. Transversal lines means a lines intersecting two or more given lines in a plane at a different point is called a transversal to the given lines. Suppose L in these three figures are transversal line because they are intersecting these two lines respectively. We shall learn about the angles made by the transversal with two given lines. Some of these angles can be paired together by virtue of the position they occupy. Let L and M be two lines and be a transversal intersecting them P and Q respectively as shown in figure. Clearly, line L, M and N make 8 angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 at point P and the remaining 4 at Q. Among 8 angles, let's study one by one. Let's study about the different angle one by one. Exterior angles means the angles whose arm do not include the line segment PQ are called a exterior angles. 1, 2 and 7, 8. These 4 angles known as the exterior angles. In the same way, in the angle whose arm include line segment PQ are called interior angle. Here you can see that 3, 4, 5 and 6 are the interior angles. Corresponding angles means a pair of angles in which one arm of the both angles is on the same side of the transversal and their other arms are directed in the same sense is called a pair of corresponding angles. Suppose angle 1 and angle 5, angle 2 and angle 6, angle 3 and angle 7, and angle 4 and angle 8. These 4 pairs of corresponding angles. Alternate interior angles means a pair of angles in which one arm of each the angles is on opposite side of the transversal and whose other arms include the segment PQ as shown in figure is called a pair of alternate interior angle. You can see that 3 and 5 angle, you can see that angle 3 and angle 5 are the opposite side of the transversal lines. Same way angle 4 and angle 6, these are known as the alternate angles. Alternate exterior angles, a pair of angles in which one arm of each of the angle is on opposite side of the transversal angle whose other arms are directed in the opposite direction and do not include the segment PQ is called a pair of alternate angles. A pair of alternate exterior angles, you can see the here in figure, angle 2 and angle 8 and angle 1 and angle 7 form a pair of alternate exterior angles.